Episode 199. Today we recap what's happening down on the farm. You're listening to the Bucko Banter podcast, brought to you by the Just Baseball Media Network. Cue the music.
Rockin' 101, shit, she compliment my taste. Whiskey in my lemonade, cause I like the way it tastes. Best seats at the Pirates game, they let me run the base. Yeah, my time is like my money, cause I can't afford to waste. Wifey is a lawyer, take my date to my dates. Order steak by the plate, send in case after case. Run my race at my pace, clear the grass of the snakes.
Welcome back to another episode of Bucko Banner. We got a Down on the Farm segment. It's just me and you today, Adam. No interview today. I got some in the works, though, in the coming weeks. But it works out perfectly because we have a lot to talk about. It's the first Down on the Farm episode after the trade deadline, some new faces in the organization, and some games to recap.
Some are saying after the trade deadline and all these guys got their first at-bats in the system that the Pirates won the trade deadline, contrary to popular belief.
If you're going based off of their first at-bats within a Pirates affiliate, then yes, I think the Pirates won the trade deadline.
They dominated.
Yeah.
Dominated.
They almost batted 1,000, I think.
Sammy Safuro was what?
Almost hit for the cycle.
Almost hit for the cycle. Was he a home run away?
He was a home run away. Yeah.
And then Rafael Flores, I think, hit a
pretty
triple.
good week in Des Moines. Yeah, he had an extra base hit. Ed Glean Perez, is it Ed Glean?
Yep.
Yeah, he went 2 for 3 in his first game. I think Callan Moss had a hit in his first at bat with Greensboro. So,
wow, Ben Cherington, the GOAT.
He knows what he's doing.
We doubted him.
We doubted him, and he's just sitting back laughing in his office right now on Federal Street. So we'll just eat our words.
Well, listen, all jokes aside, and we are joking, and we hope these guys we hope these guys do the best. But in all seriousness, it's a refreshing episode to finally talk down on the farm because new faces. We were hoping to have many new faces at the major league level. Didn't get that. So this is our opportunity to dream, right? This is the podcast where you can put away your thoughts about the Major League Ball Club and dream on some of these younger prospects like the Pirates always do. Scott, why don't you walk us through some headlines this week on the farm?
Yeah, let's go. Some guys were released after the draft signings and also the prospects acquired at the deadline. The Pirates released the following minor leaguers on Tuesday: right-handed pitcher Jackson Grounds, right-handed pitcher Tyler Kennedy, catcher Justin Meekness, first baseman Carlos Torrado, shortstop Calais Harrison, outfielder Eduardo Oviedo, and then outfielder Emmanuel Torrero. Some names that you probably recognize there. Right-handed pitcher Johan Oviedo had his rehab assignment transferred to AAA Indy. We know he's starting tonight as we speak in the Major League, so he makes his return to Pittsburgh. It's fun to see. And then Wednesday, I'll take us through Wednesday here. Brennan Malone was placed in the 7-day IL. That Starling Marte trade is still alive. Right-handed pitcher Jeter Martinez, that was acquired from Seattle via the Caleb Ferguson trade. He's going to be assigned to Greensboro. I don't think he pitched this weekend. I didn't see him in the box score, but this is a 19-year-old going to high A, so definitely being challenged here right off the bat. And then infielder Sammy Stafura, the main piece heading back from the Reds in the Brian Hayes trade, was assigned to Low A Bradenton.
And then he was more recently promoted to Greensboro. So we'll go to Friday. Right-handed pitcher Jack Noble reinstated from the development list. Outfielder Andrew Patrick was released. Saturday, the newly acquired Edglin Perez and Brian Sanchez were assigned to Bradenton. Outfield Braylon Bishop was released. Let's talk about that for a second.
That was a big name. I mean, that was probably the biggest name that was released. Torrero had some prospect pedigree a little bit early on, but Braylon Bishop, man, didn't see that one coming.
That was a name I really liked and just did not put it together on the field, man. Signed him away, what was it, from Arkansas?
11th round, yeah.
To play football, and a lot of talent there, just could not get out of Bradenton. So unfortunate, but we just reloaded the system with more outfielders. Sunday, Javier Rivas was promoted to Double-A Altoona. This year he's hitting .266 with 18 homers, 72 RBIs. in Greensboro. And as I just mentioned, Sephora was promoted to Greensboro as well. Monday, the Florida Bridge League starts. Okay, so today, the Florida Bridge League. Is that today?
I think it's tomorrow, Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all the 2025 picks, we saw this with Connor Griffin last year. We'll see their first games down on the complex, similar to the fall instructional league, but moved up 6 weeks so they don't have to take low A roster spots. Looking forward to that as well. Let's talk some new guys here real quick before we get into the recaps. Who are you most excited about, Scott? I like Stafora a lot. I think getting him into Greensboro, getting that bat going, it's just any shortstop prospect I love, because the more athletic they are, the more there is to dream on, the more you can move them around as long as the bat is working. I like the start that he had. I liked that trade out of all of them, probably the best. So that's my pick. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I like Sammy too a lot. I think let's see if they can tap into some more power here, but the speed and defense is obviously there, and it seems like he's taken a step forward offensively this year. But I was just looking. I know I saw today that he was drafted, I believe, right before a key pick for the Pirates. He was a guy that the Pirates were very interested in 2023. And I'll find it here in a second, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, he's a guy that I'm really excited for. I think mostly I'm watching guys like Rafael Flores, who's closest to the big leagues, because I think he's someone that we could see this year. He's someone that we could see at the end of August or a September call up. The bat, I think, is legit, and he has some legitimate pop. But the question is, with him, he doesn't chase a lot, low chase rate. He has a little bit of a higher whiff rate and kind of below average in zone contact. And that right there just gives you Jack Sawinski vibes. I'm not comparing him to Jack Sawinski, but just those traits are similar to guys like Jack Sawinski in the big leagues. So we'll see. We'll see how he translates. I don't think he was drafted either. So the Yankees have done really well with developing catchers, especially offensive catchers. You see Augustin Ramirez down in Miami this year. He's been one of the better rookies in the National League. Hoping for some of that, man, because he definitely has pop, and that's something that the system is missing. And it's never a bad thing to have too many catchers, right? Like you got Henry Davis, who I think could be a legitimate backup at minimum in this league. And then what do we do with Endy? I don't know. That's something that we're not going to decide until we have to.
Right. Are you going to bet on Rafael Flores? Because I know something that you should use if you do bet on it.
Tell me about it.
It's rhythm. You suck at sports betting, Scott. You're maybe the worst sports betting individual on the entire planet. But recently, you've hit a hot streak. And that's because of our partners at Rhythm. Scott is not just throwing darts at the wall anymore. He's going on Rhythm. He's finding the power trends, which will indicate his best return on investment. Take the guesswork out of MLB bets and start using Rhythm to get data-backed results. It only takes a couple winning Rhythm predictions a month for the subscription to pay for itself. Use code all caps, just baseball 50. Again, that's all caps, just baseball 50 for 50% off a full year. That gets you access to everything on Rhythm. Try it free for 7 days and bet smarter with Rhythm. Let's go to Indianapolis. Or you got something for me?
I do have something because I want to see if you can get this one.
All
so
right.
Sammy Safura, I was talking about when he was drafted, 2023 second round pick. He was the 43rd overall pick. The Pirates had the 42nd pick. They drafted a guy who's currently in the system who we've talked to. Do you want to guess who that is?
2023
second round, 42nd overall.
42nd overall.
Safura was 43rd.
Ooh, okay. We've talked to him.
I think if I had to ask you who you preferred, I think you might go Safura here.
Position player?
Yep.
In the Pirates draft. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Give me a second.
College bat. I'm going to give it away here in a minute.
We've talked to him. Oh, geez. Oh, my God. Give me a clue.
God, what is the clue? Utility.
Oh, my God.
If you don't get it, you're gonna be really mad at yourself for not getting it. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at all the cards we collect of all the players that we interviewed. I don't think he's up there.
I don't think he is either because we've talked to him.
Oh, my God. Damn it. Who is it?
Mitch Jebb.
God.
Yeah, so Mitch Jebb was taken the pick before Sammy Safura. Sammy Safura was a highly rated prep guy who I know a lot of people had predicted to go in the back half of the first round. So we got Mitch Jebb right before him in 2023. Now we have them both. And I would say that there's more of a floor for Stafura because Jebb, we don't know really where he fits defensively. And the swing mechanics are a little bit unorthodox. So I don't know. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see both these guys, but also Sammy because he joins Connor Griffin in Greensboro, and I think they made room for him there, and they moved Rivas to Altoona so they could. Altoona doesn't really have a shortstop. It's like Jarvis or Dixon. They go back and forth. So Rivas gets a chance to play shortstop almost every day. Kind of works out. Best of both worlds for both affiliates.
Just before we go into the recaps, I'm sure we'll mention this when we get to Greensboro, but as of yesterday, Connor Griffin had 2 steals, and he became the first Pirate to reach 50 stolen bases since 1974. He has 50 on the year, man. 50.
Like at any level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
The current MLB leader has 35.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Okay. Wow.
35,
really? Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
50 bags, man. Just a little bit after the break. So again, Connor Griffin continues to tear it up. Let's go to Indianapolis. They were at the Iowa Cubs, the AAA affiliate for Chicago. Indianapolis is 65-42. Billy Cook went 4 for 21 on the week, 5 RBIs, 8 strikeouts. Nick York tore it up, 7 for 21, 2 doubles, hit a home run, 5 RBIs, 2 walks, only 4 Ks. Cam Devaney, friend of the show, went 7 for 21, 5 runs, 2 doubles, a home run, 3 RBIs. He's hitting 276. And then Rafael Flores, newly acquired from the Yankees, 3 for 7 with 2 doubles, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, only 2 strikeouts. Tuesday, you had Yohan Oviedo, 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned, no walks, 5 Ks. He's back in Pittsburgh. Dari Moreta also back in Pittsburgh, went 1 1/3 with 2 Ks. Cam Devaney hit his 19th home run on the season. Wednesday was Bubba Chandler Day, 5 1/3, 5 hits, 5 earned, 4 walks, 2 Ks, gave up 2 bombs. ERA still sub 4 at 3.58. Thursday, Cam Devaney went 2 for 4. And then Friday, Hunter Barco, 2 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. And then Sean Sullivan went 3 1/3, 1 hit, no earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Billy Cook went 3 for 5 on the day with a double and a triple, 4 RBIs. Saturday was Rafael Flores' debut at DH. He hit 7th in the lineup, went 2 for 3 with the 2 doubles and an RBI. His average right now is 244. And then Sunday, Cam Devaney went 2 for 4 with 2 doubles and an RBI. Nick York went 3 for 6 with his 7th home run on the season, collecting 2 RBIs. Scott, let's go to Altoona.
Altoona was in Portland, Maine. I was getting jealous of all the pictures I was seeing on Instagram, all the lobster roll and everything, playing the AA affiliate of the Red Sox. Tamar went 7 for 20 this week with a triple, a home run, and 4 RBIs, 2 stolen bags. Mitch Jebb, 3 for 17, a double and an RBI, 2 stolen bases. Omar Alfonso, a little bit slower out of the gate here in Altoona, 3 for 14 with a double, 2 walks, 6 Ks. And as Merlin Valdez picked it up this week, 7 for 20 with a double, 3 RBIs, 6 Ks. Tuesday, Alessandro Urcolani, friend of the show, 4 innings, 2 hits, no earned, 3 walks, 4 Ks. Tomorrow went 3 for 5 with 2 stolen bases. He's got 17 on the year. Wednesday, Emmanuel Chapman, 3 2/3, no hits, 4 Ks. He has a 2.92 ERA, working in like a long relief and starter role or opener, if you will. As Merlin Valdez went 3 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Antoine Kelly, continues to pitch well, man. 5 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned, 1 walk, 4 Ks. He's been just a model of consistency throughout the minors this season. Jaden Woods, 2 innings, 2 hits, no earned, 3 Ks, 4.20 ERA. Friday, Dominic Parachi, 0 ERA since joining Altoona. 5 innings, 2 hits, no earned, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Fellow D3 legend. Wilkin Ramos went 1 1/3, no hits, 2 Ks. That ERA is at 1.55. Wilbur Dotel came in on Saturday, went 6 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned, 1 walk, 6 Ks. That ERA is at 4.90 now. And then Sunday, Urkelani got his second start of the week, went 3 2/3, 4 hits, 2 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks. Tomorrow went 3 for 4 with a triple, his 9th home run, and 3 RBIs.
Greensboro at the Rome Emperors, the high A affiliate for the Braves. Right now, Greensboro sits at 71-30. Some quick headlines. Javier Rivas, before getting promoted, went 6 for 24 with a double and 9 strikeouts. Connor Griffin went 6 for 21, 4 runs, 2 doubles, a triple, 2 RBIs, 3 walks, 7 Ks, 4 bags taken. Will Taylor, 2 for 12 with a home run. I believe that was a grand slam, and 6 strikeouts. Tuesday, Carlson Reed went 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. Connor Griffin went 2 for 4 with a double and a triple. He's hitting .328 right now. Lonnie White Jr. 1 for 3 with a triple, RBI, his 19th stolen bag on the year. Wednesday, Christian Curtis went 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 earned, 2 Ks. Javier Rivas went 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Friday, friend of the show, Peyton Stumbo, 3 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned, 3 walks, 1 K. Saturday, Callan Moss debuted at first base, and he was hitting 6 in the Grasshoppers lineup. 1 for 4 with 1 run, 1 K, and a stolen bag. Will Taylor hit his 5th home run on Saturday and had 4 RBIs. And then Saturday, Ivan Breathauer debuted in left field and hit 6, went 0 for 2 with a K. And then Connor Wheatgrief went 4 innings, 1 hit, no earned, 2 walks, 1 K. Sunday, Carlson Reed again went 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned, 2 walks, 3 Ks. And then Javier Rivas in his last game with the Grasshoppers went 2 for 5 with a double and an RBI, which will take us to Bradenton.
Bradenton had a 2-parter series this week. They start off with the Fort Myers Mighty Muscles at home, the low A affiliate of the Twins. Wyatt Sanford went 1 for 12 this week with an inside the park home run, 1 RBI, 4 walks. De Los Santos, 5 for 19, 1 RBI, 4 walks, 8 Ks. Tony Blanco Jr., 4 for 14, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. And Edward Florentino, 5 for 24, a double, a home run, 4 RBIs, 3 walks, 3 Ks, 4 stolen bags. Sammy Safira went 4 for 16 with a double, a triple, a walk, and 6 Ks. Starts off with Tuesday. David Matoma, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned. Edward Florentino went 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs, his 17th stolen bag on the year. Wednesday, Wyatt Sanford, 1 for 3 with his 4th homer, like I mentioned, inside the Parker. Tony Blanco Jr. went 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. That home run was 118.9 miles an hour off the bat. Absolutely insane. I've watched these videos 100 times, both of his home runs this week. Thursday, Carlos Castillo, 5 1/3, 4 hits, 2 earns, no walks, 5 Ks. Emphasis on the no walks there. Good for the young arm in Bradenton. Florentino went 2 for 3 with a double, his 8th homer, 2 RBIs, and his 19th stolen bag of the year. It's just on that home run. I was watching the video. It's just impressive for how young of a guy he is, how quickly he can turn on fastballs inside. I just would not throw him fastballs in.
Yeah,
it's pretty impressive. Friday, game 1 of a doubleheader. They had to make up for the previous rainout against the Clearwater Threshers, Phillies affiliate. Sammy Safira debuted at shortstop, leading off, went 3 for 4 with a double, a triple. Average at 268, all 3 hits at least 100+ miles an hour. Good signs there. Good start for Sammy. In game 2, Xander Meath continues to struggle with command. 1 1/3, 3 hits, 3 earned, 3 walks, 2 Ks. Takes us into Saturday. Reynald Navarro, the young lefty who we've talked about a little bit. 2 1/3, 1 hit, 2 earned, 4 walks, 4 Ks. David Matoma, not his week, a third of an inning, 4 hits, 3 earned, 2 walks, gave up a homer. But Tony Blanco Jr., 2 for 3 with his 2nd homer of the week, 3 RBIs. It was a walk-off homer at 119.8 miles an hour. I mean, just 100 grade power, 100 grade raw power off this guy's bat. I mean, we've seen him in person. He's a humongous human being. Something to watch for sure. Sunday to end off the week, Chase Shugart had a rehab start, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earn, 1 walk, 1 K. Edglin Perez debuted at catcher, hit second, 2 for 3 with a walk. That averages at 214. Exciting lineup in Bradenton as always. Their record right now is at 47 and 55. Adam, who is our player of the week?
Our player of the week is going to be none other than Mr. Nick York. Went 7 for 21, 2 doubles, a home run, 5 RBIs. He's hitting 333. It's only a matter of time before they clear way for some of these younger guys at the big league level, such as Nick York, to get some time. It should be now. I mean, I'll say it. It should be now. There's guys that I don't even need to mention that shouldn't be there just by way of fumbling the trade deadline. But shout out Nick York, putting it together a little bit after getting off to a really slow start. Again, hit 333 this week, 7 for 21, 2 doubles, 1 home run, and 5 RBIs. And that wraps up our Down on the Farm episode. Nice, quick, clean 21 minutes.
Yeah, nice, quick 21 minutes. Nick York, there was an article that came out today that I haven't read yet, talking about some swing changes that he's made. He's been tinkering with the swing a little bit in AAA, but like you said, he should be here. Cam Devaney should probably be here. It's probably going to take injuries for those guys to come up at this point, or someone to be cut, unfortunately, because of how amazing the trade deadline was handled here in Pittsburgh. But with that being said, Adam, this was we had a lot to talk about this week, a lot to cover. I'm sure we're going to see some more guys next week. Brian Sanchez didn't get into a game. The third piece that came over in the Yankees trade for David Bednar. Jeter Martinez, didn't see him this weekend. So excited to see some of these guys get going. And yeah, man, I'm sure we'll have a lot to talk about on these Down on the Farm episodes going forward.
Make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend, follow on all social media. If you're listening, leave a 5-star review. Please comment. Let us know how you're feeling about the episodes. Download so you know when they're coming out. All the Down on the Farm episodes will come out Tuesday mornings. I usually get the video up Monday night. So the video usually comes out a little bit before, but we appreciate everybody for listening. And that's it for 199. Until next time. Raise it.
Raise it.
Best seats at the Pirates game, they let me run the base. Yeah, my time is like my money, cause I can't afford to waste. Wifey is a lawyer, take my date to my dates or the steak by the plate.